Hey, Justin MacArthur ran again. I just wanted to record a little thing about all the books because, you know, basically the Skype software is really cool. And what I tell people is that I knew about the Skype software for years now, almost over a year and a half because I met a guy actually about 2 years ago that was using it, and we're friends to this day. He lives in New Jersey, a good guy, and he found me on Skype that way. He was kind of searching using that, so it's cool software. I'd known about it. I always thought it was kind of fascinating, and I see that value of having a lifetime membership to that software is pretty cool. I'll be helping people learn how to use that software more effectively in the membership side, and maybe write some blog articles and things about it like that. But really, when I found out what the book collection was, that's what I was blown away by, because frankly, I've been looking everywhere for a collection just like this. And I was a member of something I'm not sure if people know, but the Global Information Network. And I thank Kevin Trudeau for telling me 10 particular books that we need to read if we really want to improve our mental focus. And most of these books you probably know about if you're any kind of entrepreneur, or been in sales or anything like that, for personal development, interested in personal development. Really good. But here we go, and we've got like almost 200 books in this audio collection. So I've just never seen such a great collection in one place. Yeah, there's some missing that I would recommend to people, but for the most part, I look at this as 100 years worth of incredible knowledge that we're going to be able to study together. That's another part about the membership site. That's what I want. It's part of that mastermind effect, and kind of like a book study. But here we've got some incredible books. Basically, my favorites are the ones by Napoleon Hill. I mean, we've kind of pretty much got all the best from Napoleon Hill, all the best from Wallace Wattles, and this is the kind of stuff, like I say, that it goes back almost 100 years. I mean, incredible information, and anybody who knows about personal development should know those books. Now, you also have all the books from Dale Carnegie, incredible. And I happen to be a huge fan of Wayne Dyer, and we have like 10 of his books, probably more. I didn't even count, but in particular, the one that really, I knew, I was like, okay, this is perfect, because Manifest Your Destiny is a book of his that I've listened to at least 4 times now, and it's changed my life every single time. So, for $315 that we can then help you make money, turn it into $3,500. I'm sorry, $5,300. It's like ridiculous, but that's fantastic, But seriously, these books, if you just listen to them, that's a huge value in itself. And I'm guessing that a lot of you, I'm guessing there's not one person out there that's listened to all of these, right? So I look at it like it's a lifetime thing, and certainly you could listen to these again with new ears. And they continue to change your life. But I just wanted to kind of go through them and highlight the ones. Yeah, As a Man Thinketh. I mean, come on, that's like such a classic book. I mean, everyone. I've been mentored by a number of people, and As a Man Thinketh that's what it's all about, really. That's the deal. Jim Rohn, anything by Jim Rohn, anything by Anthony Robbins. Louise Hay. My mom, she's all involved in that world, and Louise Hay House is like the creme de la creme of publishers in the personal development, sort of new agey space. I mean, incredible. So I love having stuff from her. I just want to go down the ones that popped out to me. I was worked with a company in New York City once. A real estate company, and they had the is it Jim Hopkins, Tom Hopkins, right? He's got his own success training and stuff. Incredible, right? I mean, I know that I'm sure that's a good book, The Master Art of Selling, because I know he's just the master at all that. I was also surprised we have books by the Dalai Lama, and more Jim Rohn books. Again, those Dale Carnegie books, they can't be beat. How to Win Friends and Influence People is probably the first book that anybody who's buying this collection should read, for sure, or listen to. It's even easier, right? And that's what I started listening to immediately. It's just, again, to really get it through. More Anthony Robbins. Brian Tracy, again, I forget. He's incredible. I mean, Brian Tracy is one of my favorite all-time personal development people ever. I mean, incredible. And we have a bunch of his books in here. There's some meditations and stuff. A lot of I love it. I want to try this $1 Million Vocabulary. That's really interesting to me. I mean, linguistics is like everything, and there's some NLP books in here too. You know, language is extremely important when it comes to your reality, and a lot of people don't actually think about that, I don't think. But you know, another one here that just, I mean, my mom has, you know, all these books with the Hicks, Esther and Jerry Hicks. You know, she's always got, you know, with the Vortex and all this stuff. But this one in particular is the one that I bought and read, The Money and the Law of Attraction. Incredible book by the Hicks. You know, really practical for a lot of people. So also going to suggest that, you know, get into that one. And then one, oh, we got Robert, you know, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Mom was like, look at that, you know. She's like, that's incredible. More Tony Robbins. Oh, and then of course Robert Kiyosaki. You know, I'm a huge fan of Robert Kiyosaki, and anything in his world. You know, the Rich Dad Poor Dad is just huge. If you haven't listened to that, you're gonna want to listen to that for sure. You know, this T. Harv Eker book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. This is like the gospel of T. Harv Eker, as far as I know. So, you know, brilliant that we have that. We have Zig Ziglar, of course. See at the top. I mean, that's like the classic. You know, more Zig Ziglar. You know, some of these for dummies. You know, the truth is, Paul McKenna, he must be pretty pretty famous, and we got all these books. I haven't heard of him, but I'm looking forward to it. Okay, and then, of course, we have The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. If that book didn't change, I mean, that book totally changed my whole world, all right? That's one of the reasons I left the cubicle and said I can make, you know, more money doing something else and, you know, manage my time in a different way. And, you know, have a lifestyle. And you know what? I always say this to people, just want to tell you, my favorite thing from that book, okay, was if you're going to go visit a place, go visit long enough for it to change you, all right? Don't go for like a week. You don't get anything in a week. Well, you get a little in a week. You get away, you know what I mean? But if you're really going to visit a place, go for a long time. I just like to tell people that because it really made me change the way I think. Some more Brian Tracy. Like, I can't wait to delve into all these. I mean, this is going to take me a lifetime, just these books, right? The Art of War, we all know that that's a huge book on strategy. More Anthony Robbins, more Jim Rohn. Og Mandino, the greatest salesman in the world. This is like everyone's always told me. This is the book I got to read, and I haven't get there yet. The Law of Success in 16 Lessons. That's like, the way I was explained to me, it was that Think and Grow Rich was the cliff notes to the Law of Success in 16 Lessons. So definitely, it's thick. I mean, it's a lot. You know, I already started on that one. I had the audio of that one already, but very important. You know. And then of course we have the Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. That was another one that had been totally recommended to me. Oh, we got a Les Brown. I love Les Brown. Mom is taking, you know, speaking courses with him. You know, he's like everybody's big papa, right? I mean, Les Brown is the man, so I can't wait to listen to that one. You know, The Richest Man in Babylon, again, just like As a Man Thinketh, like one of the classics that I need to revisit as well. Then this is where it gets cool with the, you know, The Science of Getting Rich. Awesome, like that. And then you know, The Science of Being Well. You know, those are incredible books by Wallace D. Wattles that just will totally change your mindset. I would hope. they're really a good resource. And then yeah, we have this meditation I thought was very interesting. I started listening to this. The Secrets to Attracting Wealth meditation, very good, by Kelly Howard. Yeah, really good and interesting. And it's got like binaural sounds and music. You like meditate to it. And Zig Ziglar's Secret of Closing the Sale, again, one of the most classics. I didn't even realize there was another book by Wayne Dyer, The Secrets of Manifesting Your Destiny. So that's, I don't know if that came before or after the one I like, but I'm going to get into that one. Think and Grow Rich, of course, you know, is incredible. Again, Walden, you know, we got Warren Buffett books, you know, some Who Moved My Cheese. I don't know if people know that one, but that's like, you know, the book that, you know, everybody gets for free in a business sometimes, like, you know, for sales and training, and it's kind of like motivate yourself. So yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of books here. And then you should know also that, you know, there's some books that are available just in the ebook fashion too. Oh, another one though, just wanted to say the Four Agreements. That's one of my mom's favorite books. So we were just really thrilled to find such an incredible collection. And like I say, to me, it's like a lifetime of self development for sure. And you could really just get into all of these books, and I'm sure that just even getting into them will change your whole life. But obviously working with us, it'll change it too, right? That's our intent anyway. We have a very good intention to create a very strong team here and to help as many people as possible to make as much money as possible. Starting with this little Kickstarter, this little rocket booster, and then of course it should stem into other parts of your world, whatever you're involved with, whatever business ventures or whatever your occupation is or what you want it to be, wherever you want to travel in the world. So anyway, I just wanted to do that, give you my little take, kind of personal take on the books, and what I see as the valuable things. There's some ebooks too. I'm just looking at the graphic, but most of them are audio. I prefer the audio, and I did want to say that there's a really cool book in there on ebook side, called Conversations with Millionaires by a guy named Mike Littman. And I met Mike in New York City. He was working with the Learning Annex, and he was teaching the Napoleon Hill classes when I met him. And really dynamic guy. I love the guy. He's really awesome. But that's a really, really cool book. Really cool book. What he did is he interviewed all these people on the radio, and then he had it transcribed, and it's an Amazon bestseller. So again, all these books, if you were to try to add them up and buy them, they would cost you a lot more. But here you got them, and you got all that for the $315, and on top of that, you're going to be working with us and make some money. So thanks so much for listening to my little spiel on all the books. And again, we look forward to working with you. Take care, and God bless.